there, it's Joanie from SimpleLivingMama.com, where we chat about life, home, and homeschool. And today we're having a homeschool video. This is going to be our Thanksgiving themed morning basket. I haven't filmed a morning basket post in our video, excuse me. I haven't filmed a morning basket video in a while, but I have done a pretty specific theme-based morning basket video, and I wanted to show you what we are doing. Now, you will notice that in previous videos I have talked about using the homeschool garden. For this particular month, I'm not using the homeschool garden as is. The current session is a Gettysburg session. We're not going to do that one because we're not studying anything about Gettysburg. Since I do have the morning time membership, I'm able to go back and look at past sessions, and I've pulled up a few things from the thankful session from last year. And we're going to be doing some of the art projects and stuff like that from that previous session. But most of what I have in my morning basket is stuff that I have just pulled together myself. And I'm also planning on using a couple of resources that I got from the Intentional Homeschool bundle that I think I purchased. I know they had the flash sale last month. I don't remember when the original sale was, but that bundle is not out anymore, but I am using a few things from it. So yeah, let me go ahead and turn the camera around so I can show you guys what we're using. Okay, don't laugh, but I have already gotten out my Christmas basket to hold all of our Thanksgiving books. And yes, I do have a Lego man over here. But anyway, I'm gonna show you our morning time menus. I think that was the last thing that I did a video on, was our morning time menus, and I just started implementing these last month, I think. I haven't had them too long. I have one for my 11-year-old and then one for my 9-year-old. This is my daughter's. They both have the Charlotte Mason motto on the front. My daughter's is in this girly print. My son's is a little bit more plain. We're still learning the 10 Commandments. We're gonna be working on this for a while with My Father's World, Creation to the Greeks. So I have that here. Now this is from something I got from that Intentional Homeschool bundle. It is the Precious People Saints. It's like a 4-week lesson plan from the Peaceful Press. I am not following the lesson plan at all. But if you missed it, my husband and I are in the process of converting to Catholicism. So learning about the saints and teaching the kids about the saints is something that I'm interested in doing. I don't know when I'm going to talk about our conversion story and all that stuff, or if I even will, because I don't talk a ton about religion on my blog or my channel. But a lot of things aren't going to change. I'm still planning on using My Father's World. I still have many of the very same beliefs that I've always had as far as Christianity goes, but this is just going to be an added aspect to our lives. So this month we're learning about St. Francis. There are some recommended readings from the Peaceful Press that go with this to help us learn about St. Francis, and this is just one of the pictures that I printed out straight from the Precious People Saints. And then here is the prayer of St. Francis. So we are learning this, and yeah, that's just something very simple that we are doing just as an introduction to the saints, and we are doing that during morning time. This is the hymn that we are learning this month. This is from Happy Hymnody. I really like Happy Hymnody because they do a new hymn every single month. I just print out the printable, and they have a YouTube video, and we go along and we sing along with them just about every single day. So the kids really enjoy that too. So We Gather Together is our hymn. And then for our folk song, I just decided to pull from Ambleside, and that's where this came from. I printed it myself. They have recommended YouTube videos to go along with this folk song, The Foolish Boy. So that is what we are doing for folk song. And then as far as memory work goes as well, we do have a couple of Catholic prayers. So we pretty much got this one memorized, the Our Father, which is not just a Catholic prayer. All Christians say this, but we've almost got this one done, and then also the Apostles' Creed. So that's another one that we are working on. Okay, now I'm going to sort of get into the books that we have. And the first thing I want to talk about before I show you the Thanksgiving books is our poetry study. So I wanted to dive a little bit further into Christina Rossetti. So I got this book from the library, and the reason I got this book is because it has Goblin Market in it. And I want to do like a Goblin Market themed tea time and just sit down and read the Goblin Market. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. And just read the Goblin Market to the kids. So that's why I got this book from the library, and it has interesting illustrations. And we are just continuing. I think we learned about Christina Rossetti with our last Homeschool Garden morning time session. So we're just going to continue along that theme and learn a little bit more about her and read this. And yeah, so that's what we are doing for poetry. Now for composer this month, we are doing Vivaldi. Now Vivaldi is actually the composer that we would be learning if we were if we were following My Father's World and their composer study timeline, but we haven't been doing that. Anyway, I got a special Vivaldi composer study from that Intentional Homeschool bundle. It's actually from Intentional Homeschooling. I will have the post with all of the links to these resources down below and up in the cards. So this is just one of the books that is recommended to go with Vivaldi, and we're going to be learning the 4 seasons and all of that. So that is where we are at with that. Now I'm going to show you guys our Thanksgiving books. These are good for all ages. I have 2-year-old up to an 11-year-old. Before I do the Thanksgiving books, I'll show you this real quick. This is A Cry from Egypt. It goes with My Father's World and what we are learning as far as Bible goes. We're studying the Old Testament. We just started Exodus. So this is the book that we are reading as our family read aloud. It's our chapter book. Really, really good book. Okay, back to the Thanksgiving books. So let me get these out. These 2 books I actually own. They are my favorite Thanksgiving books ever. I first looked at these books when I was 8 years old in the 2nd grade, and I have loved them ever since, so I had to buy them for my own kids. This is Samuel Eaton's Day, A Day in the Life of a Pilgrim Boy. It's so neat. I love the real life pictures. I love learning about how people lived back then. My daughter thinks this is hilarious. Okay, so that's Samuel Eaton's Day, and then we have Sarah Morton's Day, A Day in the Life of a Pilgrim Girl. I always get these books out around Thanksgiving time because they're just so interesting. Alrighty, this is The Squirrel's Thanksgiving. This is The Squirrel's Thanksgiving. This is a book that we read last year, so I checked it out from the library again. I have a little boy who loves squirrels, so I thought he would enjoy this book. We liked it last year too, so that's super cute. This is Thanksgiving Day by Gail Gibbons. I love all of Gail Gibbons' books, so I had to get this one. And you guys, I have put Cranberry Thanksgiving on hold I don't know how many times, and I don't think I've ever gotten it before Thanksgiving, and I'm not so sure I'm going to get it before Thanksgiving this year. This book is called If You Lived in Colonial Times. I saw this over on Mama Shmoo's Homeschool Reviews in her November morning basket, and I thought it looked really cute, so I decided to check it out from our library for us to read through. So it looks really good. This is a book that I found in a thrift store, and it's just an old Pilgrim Father book, but it's also pretty interesting to read. Look out! Trading beads for furs. Pilgrim's Voyage to America. So that one was interesting. T is for Turkey. This is just a funny book for my preschoolers. And it goes through the alphabet with the different Thanksgiving terms. Okay. Then we have the very first Thanksgiving Day. This one is beautifully illustrated, as you can see. Now, I also... Okay, so 2 books that I'm missing from my basket. The Thanksgiving Story, that's another one that we own. Excellent, excellent book that I read to the kids every year. And A Turkey for Thanksgiving. We just read that one the other day. I'm not sure where it is, but it's a funny story, and the kids just laugh and laugh at it. So I will have the link to that book if you want to go check it out, because it's super cute. It's a super cute story if you have little kids. So that is it for our November Thanksgiving themed morning basket. I'm getting ready for Advent, and I'm trying some new things through A Gentle Advent from Everyday Graces. I love her Advent stuff. Cannot wait to share with you what we're doing. I hope that you have had a wonderful day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. We love to have you, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye.